Hello viewers. Today let us uh, do an exercise on Perplexity Pro, and I will showcase you today that how we can use Perplexity Pro to generate, say, a base level research article, if I if if we may call it a base level research article, or a very elementary level article writing, how we can do it using Perplexity. See, these AI, generative AIs are disruptive in nature to the common way of how we used to do research. But now let us try to use it. I'm not advocating anything like these are the best source of doing how we can use AI to write papers, but at least it can assist us to do what can be included in a paper. So let us start and say for this purpose, I may say that I wanted to write a paper on, say, on gig economy and gig economy. I wanted to include resilience uh, as a keyword in the topic, uh, in the article. Again, we have to talk about sustainability again, and equally, I wanted to talk about uh, thriving economy. So, uh, and I want to use the context of India. So, I may write that taking cues from the keywords generate a research search research article topic suitable for academic use. I may put it like this also, or I can give a total topic in its fullest form also. I can, but I'm trying to break it down. But these are the fragment of ideas that I have. Like I want to do something on gig economy, but again I want to talk about resilience. I want to talk about sustainability in the same at the same point. And again, I want to talk about the any thriving economy, and definitely I would also love to talk about India. Uh, So I have given the prompt that taking cues from the keyword generate a research article topic suitable for the academic use. We can also put up here things like uh, keep three ob objectives for the title. Okay. Now let us see what it gets. So a suitable academic research article it has produced. It is a building resilient and sustainable gig economies, so pathways to a thriving Indian economy. Okay, so it has come up with uh, research objectives like to examine the role of resilience strategies in enhancing adaptability, economy and workers in India, to uh, investigate how sustainability uh, principles can integrate into the economic platforms to promote equitable and environmental conscious economic growth, to assess the contribution of a robust gig economy to achieving long-term economic prosperity in India through innovation, inclusivity, and social well-being. Now, there are situations where we may not be in a position to collect data right now. For now, I am trying to uh, tell you, or I'm trying to showcase you uh, that how to write an article. Now, at this point, I would like to go for a review article. The review article can be also generated here, that I can just go to the edit part and I can prompt here. Uh, it will be a review article with secondary sources of data. Secondary sources of data. Uh, Suitable title. I also write here, propose three titles as options. Now, if we go, then it gives us three titles: Resilience and Sustainability in India's gig economy, Pathways Towards a Thriving Inclusive Economy. Title 2, Sustainable Growth Through Gig Work, Assessing Resilience and Economic Viability in Post-Pandemic India. Now it goes with better suggestions like, right, building a resilient gig workforce for sustainable and thriving Indian economy, a systematic literature review. Now this looks and sounds more appropriate for academic purpose. Now when we talk about the systematic literature review, now we have to be very careful. Okay, now if for say we have selected this title and let us check the objective. Definitely, if, as it says the systematic literature review, the objectives must also have something associated to that. To systematically review existing studies on resilience and sustainability within India's gig economy. Number one, to evaluate socio-economic implications of gig economy for creating a balanced and thriving economy, all based on secondary sources. Now, to number three, to synthesize lessons and best practice from global literature relevant to enhancing India's gig economy workforce. Now, this forms a very uh, perfect academic title, and we can also play around with the objectives. So let us, for now, we select option three. Option three. Now, option three has been selected. I have just copied and pasted it in my new prompt. And now I would go for C. Here we have two options, search option. We have research, deep research on any topic. And then again, we have labs here. So in labs, what happens? The data things or whatever things we want to take out of it, it can be formed. It comes out in a documented form, like it generates assets. Okay, generate assets like in the form of documents. If you want a data sheet, a dummy data sheet, it will also generate your dummy data sheet. But just imagine if you have a compiled total filled in data sheet, or you have a questionnaire with filled questionnaire with all the coding and everything is done, and or if you have an SPSS data sheet also, or Excel data sheet available with you, you can use it. You can just attach it here by even say attach it here, and you'll be able to, and you can prompt, and just by using the Python, it tries to generate the things. Like say if you want to generate a heat map, it will generate for you a heat map. But the things will be more in an abstract manner. You have to keep on prompting and commanding it to get the output that you really want. Okay, now let us go for the research part now. Okay, let us go to research. Now, building a resilient gig workforce for sustainable and thriving economy, a systematic literature review, objectives, objective one, two, three. Okay. Now I have given this, and I write the prompt again. Uh, generate 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 uh, a suitable research, let us say, not research methodology. Let us at first try to understand how we align the paper, how we draw the paper, like step by step. Generate contents, content flow for the research article. Let me put it very simple manner. Okay, we keep it. We do not keep it research here exactly. We put it in a simple manner. Generate a content flow for the research article. Okay, uh, as per as per emerald, emerald, emerald format. Okay, so it gives us a title and classification. See, the title and classification, the building a resilient gig workforce, and very nice, structured abstract, like the paper, the emerald papers have no purpose, design, methodology, approach, findings, and research implications, practical implications, social implication, originality and value, keywords in the form of this. Now, introduction, conceptual background, review methodology, descriptive review results, thematic synthesis, integrative framework, policy and practice implications, research agenda, limitations, conclusions, acknowledgement, fundings, conflicts and data availability, and finally references and appendices. Now, it gives suggestions in the form of that you can use Prisma, you can use different formats to uh, make such kind of research paper. Okay. Now let us start from the introduction, and then we later on we are going to uh, the structured abstract writing. Okay, my point is that we should first start by understanding how to by giving in-text citations, how to make the paper look more scholarly. We have to stress on those points mostly. Okay. Okay, so we start off by writing the introduction. Keep following this video, and my next video will be uploaded after this after this video. Please subscribe to this channel. Okay. Thank you so much for paying attention. The next video is coming up where we write the paper from starting from introduction.